What is up, YouTube? What is up? Now, I did make a video. I was on live just minutes ago, and I clicked end in chat and tell me why it didn't end it. So I think it didn't save it. So somebody's a hater, whatever, YouTube. You don't need to get it together, okay? But, anyways, I wanted to make this video. I have been watching some funny videos. Well, first of all, the reason I've been watching them, I've always watched them. First of all, let me just spill that tea. Secondly, it was always interesting to me because I had experience with some of the folks that I'm talking about. Like, just had some of the experience. Anyways, my telltale signs are of it's multiple things, okay? Telltale signs of, let me see, what should I give you guys first? Telltale signs of a toxic person. Telltale signs of a toxic person, to me, this is just me. I'm not like no scientist. I don't know none of that. Like, I'm not a professional. Don't quote me. Don't get mad at me. Don't roast me. My telltale signs of a toxic person, one is they're charmers. You automatically, they're likable. They're a likable person. You just really like this person. They're super charming. Like it's almost as if they're so charming that you would never think the worst of this person, because that's how good they are at their game. That's one sign. They're charming. They don't come like, like a monster. They come like so cute, like a Nicki Minaj or something. Like, like they just got it all too well put together. That's number one. Number two sign would be that telltale sign number two would be that I would say that they have exes that say bad, like have bad feedback, but that's really not a telltale sign. A telltale sign would have to be something that we can catch on to. So that telltale sign number two would be that they kind of want all your time. So, the beginning stages, of course, you initially do want to spend a lot of time with somebody that you're really attracted to and that you really like. So it's kind of natural to feel like, that vibe where you're like, oh, I really like spending time with this person. This person's fun. They're charming. They're this or that, they just got it all figured out. So then it goes from that. Then it goes from where you kind of like, you guys still have your little me time, you still do your little thing here and there on the weekend, hang out with your friends and stuff. Then that gets cut off. Then they go from that to they just want all your time. Like, you got 1 minute. Oh, let me see, where's she at? Stuff like that. Like, you have no time. You have no seconds. You have no time for yourself. That's number freaking two. That's telltale sign number two. So yeah, number one is charmers. Number two is you get you have no time. You get no minutes. They take all your time. They consume every part of you. Number three sign of like a toxic type of person is well, let me see. They kind of like, they start off with small hints that they're toxic, but you always miss them. Like, let me see. Like they could tell you something about somebody, an ex or something. And at first it's all cool because you really don't want nobody that's digging their ex like that. Anyways, like who really wants to come and, be talking with somebody and they just like, oh yeah, my ex, she was great, but it just didn't work out. She was really awesome. She had a great body. Like no one, like, that's not interesting. Like we don't want to, it's nice. Like I'm the kind of girl, like, I compliment when it's due. If I seen her or something or a picture of her or something, I'm like, oh, she was pretty, you know what I'm saying? Or she is pretty, whatever, don't quote me. But if they get to like dogging the hell out of them, and me personally, like I dismissed that. Like that's one thing I effed up on. Like I thought like, oh, well, I guess he's just really over her. He doesn't really like her. Maybe she was a bad person or this or that. No, honey, boo boo. If he talking bad about her, what you think he gonna do to you if you ever get out the relationship? So, honey, don't think that's cute and don't accept it, because as soon as he talking bad about his ex and you think like whatever, like if you want females that think like that, then you're asking for some bad stuff to happen. Trust and believe that. That's just a learning experience. They aren't to be trusted. If they talking bad about her, they dogging her, it's gonna happen to you. Prime example. This is just they always a prime example in my videos is Chris and Queen. Now y'all know that boy dogged the hell out of her, and he talked all that mess. She ain't cook, she ain't clean, she's unattractive. Look at her body, she fat, she ain't shit, she ain't gonna be shit without me. All that, they dog you, and after the relationship. But you know what I mean? What got you in the relationship? You know what I mean? So for one, no need to bash. Now, speaking your truth is one thing. Now, if he would have just said, Queen she tried as a wife. She was a good mom and this and that. Like said some good things about her, but not praising her or nothing. Obviously, the relationship didn't work. It wasn't all that great. But I'm just saying, like, just to dog somebody so bad, but you were just with them, like that makes no sense. You're contradicting yourself. Like, yes, there are people that do stick in relationships for one or two reasons. One is kids. If you got kids with somebody, it's really hard to get out of a relationship like that. Because why, you must ask? Because you really don't know what may happen here. You don't know. Like you think like, well, if he's an adult person and he has his mind together, which I commend Chris. Now that is something we can all vouch for. He has not like played that bullshit game where he tried to keep CJ from his mom and her new man that she's with. He never once did that. So that's something that is a good thing about him. Now he ain't that damn toxic, because toxic. Well, plus because Queen got that money now. She got lawyer money. She can lawyer up, which she probably already has, which I'm assuming she is, because that's what my mind would be thinking. Like, let me lawyer up, because I'm not gonna play with nobody. Okay, ain't nobody coming for me. You ain't playing with my kids. We're not doing that. So that's one of those clues. Like, they kind of like they just bash their exes and stuff like that. That's not really good. You can't talk bad about people like that. Yeah, you might have some negatives. Like, you might be really trying to help yourself. Like I'm saying, if they're abusive or something and you're voicing what you've been through, then that's different from bashing. That's not bashing. I'm saying like bashing them as a person. Like, oh, he wasn't shit. He ain't do this. She ain't cook. She ain't clean. Like, those are all lies. Come on now. There's no way. You could not stay with somebody for that long if they wasn't doing all that stuff. You stuck around for that long. That doesn't make sense. Like, that's contradicting. Don't say that. Now, what you can say is that person was toxic. That person was abusive. That person didn't love or accept my kids. Like, it could be a numerous ways to go around it without bashing them, but you're just telling it like it is. It's the truth. So that was number 3. 3 would be, so 1 was charmers. 2 is they want all your time. 3 is they bash exes and put people down from their past. They put them all the way down, and that's a big red flag. I'm telling y'all right now, it's a red flag. Okay, number 4. Number 4 would be if control. If they are very controlling. Now, Some y'all don't be understanding what I mean by control, okay? Control, mind control, physical control, financial control, time control, sex control, everything about you, they have to control, manipulate, and run. They need to run they manage you. Basically, they your manager, okay? It's like they're your boss. It's like everything that they say goes. It's like you getting paid $15 an hour without no pay. It's like that. It's like what they say jump, you best say how high, because if you don't do it, for one, you don't do those things that they control, and it becomes a problem in their eyes, because everything's a problem in their eyes. Let's get that out the bat. Everything's a problem with them. Everything you do, everything you say, they always want to be right. They always want to prove you wrong. They always want to control your goddamn life. Okay. So I can't go no more deeper into it, because it's simple. It's control. Look it up. Look up control. What is control? Like control. They control everything you do. Like everything you do, they control. They want to be in control of everything about you. You can't have no friends. You can't go see your family. You can't do for your kids. You can't make decisions on your own. You can't choose where y'all want to move to next. You can't make any financial decisions. You can't go buy your own car. You can't go and buy your own clothes. You cannot go shopping for your kids without it being a problem. You cannot upgrade your phone without them looking at you stink. You just can't elevate, period. Like, they want you stagnant. So if y'all don't know what the hell that means, y'all need to go get a dictionary. They don't want you stagnant. They want you down. They want you at a down level. They want you always beneath them. They always want to be a step or 2 or 5 ahead of you, meaning that they're in control of money, meaning that they're in control of your life. Everything about your life, they're in control of. That's number, what we say, 4. So first, charming. 2, all your time is taken. They take all your time. 3 is they bash the X. 4 is control. They're controlling. Okay, number 5. Number 5 is and this is gonna make, well, I'm talking to y'all like I just got 1 million subscribers, people watching me or something. But I'm just saying, like, some people, like, if somebody else said it, they would be going after them for this, because look, people say, well, it's your security. Why is somebody else control of how you feel about yourself? Like, y'all don't understand. If you have not been in an abusive, toxic ass relationship, you will never understand. You will never get it. And all you will do is put down women that have been in abusive situations. And all you will do is be like, well, why she ain't leave then? That bitch stupid. And all that. Like, no one wants to hear that. Like, that's not good advice. If you have a friend that's going through that and you've never been in an abusive or toxic relationship, do not ever tell your friend, well, why the fuck you just don't leave or some shit. Don't say that. Do not say that, because it's not as easy as you feel. It's not as easy as you think. I used to be like that. I used to be young and dumb, and used to be watching Maury and stuff, and they'd be like, yeah, my man abused me and I can't leave and I love him and he's my everything. And, and you're literally watching it like, and I'm just looking at her like, how dumb is she? And I'm just saying, as an example, this is what I used to think before I got involved into abusive, toxic relationships. I was like, she's stupid. Well, why she don't just leave? Like, that's the first thing that come to mind, and I get it. I know what you're trying to say, but till you get into it, you just don't know how hard that is. Because let me tell you, so we're at number 5, right? Number 5 is what we say. See, ain't nobody here. Where Miss Lil Wayne? Where is somebody? Joy Lynn, I need y'all to step on in tonight. This is ladies talk or men talk. Okay. 1, charmers. 2, they want all your time. 3, I'm gonna have to watch the video again. See, y'all didn't let me slip up like that. I got a bad memory. 3 is, I think I said control. No, 3 is something. I don't know. 5, we're at 5. Okay, I'm gonna watch this video. That's sad. I gotta watch my own video. Remember what the hell I just said like 5 minutes ago? Oh, Lord, help me, please. Help me, please. Okay, so we're at number 5. Number 5 was about Shit. How I expose myself like that? Y'all help me. Okay. Well, anyways, we were talking about women that can leave the situation. So 5 was, I think it was, wish I had like a TikTok sound like to make this really funny right now because I can't believe I can't even rewind it. So I'm just going to think that we were talking about 5 as being, this is all bad. Okay, that is sad. Like, seriously, girl, you are something else. So, yeah, 5, well, I don't know. I think 5 was about just not being able to leave. Oh, that's what we were talking about. Insecurities. I'm sorry. I thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute. Why can't she leave again? Insecure. Okay. And that's not really the answer of why she can't leave. That's not the whole answer. That's a part of it. Insecure in herself. Because when you in an abusive relationship and it's toxic and this person has like literal mind control and physical control over you, you start to really doubt yourself and you grow these insecurities that weren't even probably there. Like they just grew over time of being in this relationship because, for one, when you love someone and you give them your all and they're toxic like that, they can make you question yourself and your self-worth and make you feel like as if you're not worth it. You cannot leave because nobody will want you, no one will accept you, and you got all this baggage, or you have kids and no one will find you attractive, or there's all kind of different angles of how this can be. Like they can make you insecure for a lot of reasons, and it doesn't even have to be a spoken insecurity. It can actually be them making you feel insecure by what they do. Like they don't have to say it. Like a man doesn't have to tell me like, you know what, you're not that attractive, your hair is really short, or your breasts are small, or your butt's not that big, or anything. Like he doesn't have to say that. He doesn't have to say that for me to be insecure, to grow in insecurity. He can actually for one, he might not look at you in a certain way. Like women want to be desired, we want to be wanted, we want to feel loved, we want to feel beautiful. And if your mate and your man does not make you feel like that, for one, if he does not make you feel like that and he makes you feel like, okay, so something not right, what's wrong with me, and then when you guys are out somewhere, say you guys go to the mall, right? And there's a ton of beautiful girls around, it always is at the mall. You guys know that. It's always somebody beautiful. It's everywhere. You can literally go to the mall with your mate and they will gawk by me, checking out, looking, and so obvious though. It's not like a sneaky little stare. Like, some guys are actually gentlemen and they see something that's really beautiful. They gonna look. We all know this. Like this is obvious. They gonna look, but it's just a point of disrespect when they do the most. Like they just literally like, damn, like, and some females is actually okay with it because some of them would be like, I seen her too. She was that. Like that's just some mentalities, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about just a normal average relationship that isn't into that, and they just kind of want their man for themselves, and or want the woman for themselves, whatever, vice versa. So when you're doing that and you with that person and they look at a certain type, because they always look at a certain type, and then they do that, or it could be in every type, and you're just like, so that's what they're into, that's what they like. They don't find me attractive, obviously, for these apparent reasons, okay, because I don't have what she had that he was looking at, what he was checking out on her. And then we can go to, like, say you're out of work, stay-at-home mom, okay? He will actually admire women that are bosses, that have their own business, that have money, that are in flashy designer, that have cars, and that have everything going for them, super successful. but downplay the woman that he has at home, because for one, she has a lack of all of that we just said, because she's not as, as fly as some other female is, because this other woman is bossed up. You know what I mean? So it could be a lot of things, y'all. I mean, that's just a few. They can do a lot of stuff, and that's just the 5 telltale signs of that. I also have one for telltale signs of a down low male. I'm saying down low male because that's more of the issue with life. But if you guys are interested, give this video a thumbs up, please. I hope to get at least can I get 5 thumbs up for this video? I really put in a lot of effort. Y'all know. And if I missed anything, if y'all want to add to my 5 telltale signs or anything that you feel that I missed that y'all know about, don't forget to comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and like I said, please give this video at least 5 likes, and I will do the telltale signs of a down low male in the next video. And I promise you that, because I've been peeping some stuff, y'all. I've been peeping some stuff. But thank you, and I love y'all, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed evening.